Hello, my name is Ryan Arnaiz, and welcome to this week's edition of Health and Wealth Secrets. Today's topic is going to be something that I get probably on a daily basis, multiple times a day. Actually, yesterday, one of the final clients that I helped out had, this typical question, and that is, what diet is best, or what diet is best for me? And I tell everyone pretty much the same first initial answer, and that is that there is no best diet. Some people do better on a keto diet, some people do better on a low fat, some people do better with zero carbs, some people do better on a vegan diet. Just depends on the person. Not everyone digests meat well. Some people, if they eat carbs, they get bloated, retain water, just can't lose weight if they're intaking too many carbs. Obviously if they're diabetic, someone's insulin sensitive. Just depending on the person, their digestion and so forth, especially with dairy products. A lot of people are lactose intolerant, or it just irritates their stomach a little bit. So I always ask a few questions first. How do they typically eat, on a weekly basis currently? What has worked in the past? Any digestive issues? Any food allergies? And I go through a little checklist before I kind of give a recommendation for someone on how they should be eating. So I personally prefer just a balanced diet. That's what works for me. I typically do eat more protein than anything else. So my split is usually half my intake is from protein, maybe a third from carbs, and the rest from fat. That's typically my general recommendation. If someone says no to pretty much all the questions as far as, like I said, digestive issues, lactose intolerance, and so forth. But you have to see, what's good for you. A lot of people these days do well on the keto diet. Usually people on a keto diet do 75% fat, mainly fats. Your body burns mainly whatever it is that you intake. So a good high quality fat diet will help you burn fat, and then 20% protein, 5% carbs if they're looking to lose. So also depends on the person's goals. Vegetarian diet, vegan diet is very popular these days, and that works well for most people because most people don't do well with dairy and meat. And these days, most of those products are full of different pesticides and hormones and different things. So you want to stay clear of that. So for a lot of reasons, people follow that kind of a diet just to avoid all of, the things that you hear and see that they're doing, to animals or to animal products these days. So my recommendation, let's say on a keto diet, if you're gonna follow that kind of a weight loss plan, is, taking a supplement like MCT oil. That'll help you derive energy from a fat source. Usually, it's derived from coconut oil. Where you feel the energy, but your body has to burn MCT oil. It does not store those fats as fat. There's a product by Myogenics. If you're on a high protein diet, taking in very little carbs, which is where you get the fiber from, which contains probiotics, digestive enzymes, and fiber all in one. It's flavorless. You can put it into anything. Or if you just need the fiber, Species makes a good product called Fiberlize that is flavored. So you can just mix that with water and just drink that on its own. So, once again, I prefer the balanced diet. If someone, which most people do, come to me for weight loss purposes, and that's typically what most people come to me for. Hey, how can I lose weight? It's not working. The way I balance that diet out is mainly the protein once again, but the carbs, instead of, in my case, where I eat a lot of complex carbohydrates, I eat oatmeal usually in the morning. I eat a lot of, quinoa, brown rice, sweet potato, and so forth. Substitute that with salad, beans, and vegetables. and keep that split still of the 50, 30, 20 of protein, carbs, and then fatty acids, and make sure that the fats are good fats, like from avocado, instead the coconut oil, olive oil, different nuts. That's mainly my recommendation on that. Well, I hope that you found this video informative as usual, and that you like and share this, and hopefully you guys subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Until next week. Bye.